Yo, what's good, YouTube? I am back with another reaction video, and we got Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson, best player rival ever. Is this the best two-player rival ever? For me, I think yes. I don't think it's any other really two-play. It's really not. Like, if you go into history, like, I don't even know who can even come second or third to this. I might have to look it up and see, but for me, I think this is like the number one, man. This just changed everything. But we got ESPN to jump. But yeah, let's get straight into it, y'all.
Is Mr. Magic Johnson, your friend, versus Mr. Larry Bird simply the best player rivalry of all time?
I think so. I mean, when you take a look at both of these franchises, when Larry got obviously drafted by Boston, rejuvenized that Celtic-Laker rivalry because Magic's here, you know, along with Cap. And those two guys were just totally different players from totally different spectrums of the world, basically, you know, and they just had a different style, which I thought was the thing that was the most compelling, is that everybody wanted to see us play them because they were the hard-nosed, tough East Coast type team that used the pass to kind of run their fast break, and we were the Showtime, tuxedo wearing, you know, just run up and down. We don't, I mean, it was just two different styles. So I thought it was interesting that you had, Magic against Bird, because really they never really guarded each other, much. But just the fact that they were on the court was a rivalry because they wanted to beat each other so bad.
What was the Bird Magic? What was that for you?
It was everything, because it was just like you got Magic was like the black player who was great, and you had Bird was the white player who was great. And so it was just like a battle of, who was the better,
styles,
the styles. Bird was slow, could shoot the jumper. Magic was fast, can pass. And it was just like, this guy Bird, him being a white player, because we always felt like, this is a black sport, and so you're seeing a guy like Bird coming in and dominate. And it was just like, whoa, this is something that could last a long time. It started with them two in college.
Yeah.
That's
so I
amazing.
think that's what really made it even more of a rivalry, since it started in college. Bird was the player of the year, but Magic won it. Then Magic gets his first title in the NBA. Now they see each other in '84. Now it's like, Bird has a chance to get his revenge. So it was like all kind of subplots with this rivalry just throughout the whole '80s decade. And it was just like, whose side are you on? Pretty much.
What'd y'all make of the young Larry Bird when he sort of surfaced as your rival against you?
I remember the game he played against the Lakers the first year that the Celtics won the World Championship.
You got cooked. You got cooked.
With him on the team. And he was ridiculous. He came on here. I remember our sportscaster played the Superman theme when he was talking about him that night after the game, because he did everything,
Right.
Points, rebounds, assists, just steals, you name it. Larry has such a great mind for the game, and a great touch. I had a lot of respect for him as a competitor.
And
he got no choice.
one of the biggest trash talkers that you'll ever see in your life.
Okay, that's what I want to hear
Larry talked more
about.
trash on the court than anybody. He'd tell you where he's going. He'd tell you when he catches it, there's nothing you can do about it. He was, and it was great trash talking, because it wasn't vulgar. I mean, he wasn't, pounding his chest. You can just be standing next to him. I would jump out and try to block a shot on rotation, and he'd say, Scott, you're not getting that. Why are you even jumping? Why are you running out here? But it was all game.
He'd say something like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, he talked the whole game, and it was, after the game and after years of thinking about it, you're like,
Right.
man, that dude. But he was, like Cap said, he was ridiculous as far as the way he played the game. And that's why he's one of the greatest players ever played.
Played it here.
Right.
Yeah, which is where it starts, right here.
Right.
Yeah, but tough also too, right?
Superior,
I mean,
but just superior mental approach to the game. And this young man learned a few things from him.
I studied the game. I studied a lot of Bird. He wasn't the most athletic, like myself, but he was able to get his shot off on anybody. I mean, he was one of the first stretch fours.
Right. Right. We sit there.
I mean,
we
talk about what's going on today.
Larry.
You talk about a guy who was 6'9", 6'10", playing the four, shooting threes. That was unheard of back then.
Now, Larry, of course, was mostly in Indiana already by the time you were with Boston. Was he around those Celtics teams at all, or it was a little more enemy lines because he was at the different franchise?
He didn't really come around. I didn't even meet Bird until probably like a few years ago.
Really?
But I remember the one time we played Indiana in the playoffs. This is the first time he's come back. So he walks through the tunnel. I'm in the layup line, and all I hear is a loud roar. I'm like, man, who? I'm thinking, Russell, Cousy, somebody in the building, and it's Larry Bird. They're chanting, Larry, and this is the playoff game. And it was like, whoa, there go Larry. This is my first time seeing him this close. Right. So, he just left an aura with him behind in Boston. He'll always be remembered. He can always go back to Boston and eat for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Drink for free, have a cigar, sit on, he's a legend. He earned it.
Oh yeah, that was a good one right there. ESPN The Jump. Yeah, man, he deserves everything. Larry, legend. Ain't nobody stopping him, man. Ain't nobody stopping him. Like, come on. But anyway, I think that is definitely the best player rivalry. It got to be the best. There's nobody else that can come. I don't even know who can y'all even name second. Like, I never even really heard of any other really basketball rivalries. Now, football, that's different. But when it comes to basketball, like, unless maybe I got to do some research on certain players and stuff, but I think this is what you heard. Because even when I wasn't even doing the Larry Bird or Magic Johnson videos or anything like that, I've heard about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson rivalry, and I heard about Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Like, so it's just like, even though I grew up in like Allen Iverson and, Kobe Bryant and stuff like that. But it's just like, I've always heard about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. I heard that more than anything. So I definitely think this is the best player rivalry ever. Ever. Hands down. Hands down. But anyway, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Leave your comments down below. If you got some videos you want me to do, just leave them down in the comments down below or send them to my email at thatphillyboy9@gmail.com. And also you can subscribe and follow and like and hit that bell on my second channel. It's That Philly Boy 9 Reacts. Definitely got a lot of good mixture of different players and videos on there. So if you want to swing over there and check out some more little different videos, if you're looking for some different videos and like music videos and things like that, definitely hop onto that channel. And yeah, that's about it, man. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button. Turn on that bell, man. I'm uploading every single day. And I'm out. I love y'all. Peace.
Yeah.